everyone, I'm Caitlin. I'm going to do a witchy makeup tutorial today. I hope you're having an amazing summer solstice. I'm just going to jump right into it. I haven't put anything on my face yet. I do recommend start with a moisturizer so we can keep our skin nice and fresh, avoid dryness. I get dry around my nose area, so I like to get there. Bring it onto your neck. And before I put any makeup on, I always use a primer. The primer kind of reduces the appearance of your pores, so when you put your foundation on, it will look much more smooth. So this is a primer. Like I said, my pores are kind of bigger around my nose and my chin. A little goes a long way with this stuff, so you don't need very much, maybe like a pea-size amount. Wherever it feels dry on your face, just concentrate it there. Okay, I'm gonna put some foundation on now. I'm just gonna jump right into it. I use a cream foundation, and I just use the applicator that it comes with just to put it on. Okay, I don't use very much. We don't want like a thick layer because we don't want it caked on. It'll look good mixed with our natural complexion. Okay, but I do like to apply it with a brush. I use my brushes and my beauty blender, but today the beauty blender is a little bit slower, so I think the brush is going to be easier. This is called a kabuki brush. It's like with the flat head. A little easier for applying. So circular motions are the best way to blend it out. Make sure you pull it into your neck. You can see the difference a little bit. We don't want a big line there, making it too obvious. Circle motions. Okay, I like to put it on my eyelids as well, just to kind of get it primed up a little bit. I am going to add another layer of concealer in my eyelids for our eyeshadow though. Okay. Alright. So once you think it's nice and blended, I'm actually going to add a small layer of concealer under my eyes and around my nose. Excuse me. And I like to do just the center of my chin a little bit. I'm actually just going to use the same brush that I used for the foundation just to blend it out. There we go. And because these are creams, it can be a little shiny in those areas. We can set it with the powder. So I have this compact powder here. I'm just going to apply it with a more dense blending brush. Excuse me. So this little layer. So anywhere you don't want it to be shiny, you're going to apply this brush. Excuse me. Okay, right here underneath your cheekbone. I didn't put it mostly on my nose and my upper cheek area because that's where I'm going to put my highlight. I do want it to be sharp. Excuse me, please stop. Thank you. Thank you, you cutie pie. Okay, and I'm going to contour next. Contour is my favorite part. Isn't that right, Sadie? Isn't that right? And so for contour, I have an angled blending brush. I'm just going to take these two shades together. A little goes a long way, so just tap it off. Okay, you just put it right in your cheekbone area. And start with a little bit of product first because you can build it up. Want to make sure it blends nicely into your hairline. the majority of the product should be concentrated here, not over here into closer to your mouth. We want it nice and blended to the outside of our face. You can see I have a natural crease there, so you're just going to follow your natural crease. Okay, I like to put a little bit on my hairline to create a little bit more depth, makes my face appear a little bit more round. Okay, and then a little bit on my the outer part of my eye, because you can see there's a natural like dent right there, natural contour. So I'm just gonna kind of accentuate that a little bit. And then lastly, I'm gonna do my jawline. We don't want too much product on the jawline because it's going to obviously be noticeable, but we just want to create the illusion of like a sharp jawline. So it's essentially going to be like a 3. It's going to be like a 3 when you contour, like that. Okay. Next, I'm going to do blush. I love blush. I like to use a lot of it. You don't have to use as much as me, but I do recommend it because it's a lot of fun. So just gonna, and I'm just gonna get the apples of my cheeks first. I'm gonna put some more on. You just kind of blend it out above your contour. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, so now that we have our blush done, last thing we're gonna do before we set our face is a highlight. Highlight is so much fun because it's nice and sparkly. So here's our highlight. We're just gonna put some on our finger. And right above on our cheekbone, we're just gonna apply it. Blend it out. Looks like you have some fresh, dewy skin, fresh out the shower. This is so natural. That's right. So you want some? You want some, Sadie? Sadie, you want some? I got you on the nose. Okay, on our Cupid's bow. And on our nose as well. Look, Sadie, we match now. We match now. We match. Okay. Okay, and then right in our eyebrow crease as well, or eyebrow arch. It's gonna look really nice when we finish our eyebrows. A little bit of glisteniness. Okay, so next I'm gonna do our eyebrows. I like to use just a gel pomade because it's really easy to apply. Where is my little brush? Got a lot of brushes. Okay, so we're going to use a brush. It's an angled brush and it has a little spoolie at the other end. We're just going to build up a little bit of product. Get it nice and creamy on there. Okay. And then I'm just going to spoolie up a little bit just to see where exactly I'm going to outline. I like to start by outlining the bottom. Right there. Concentrate the product in the outer edges of your brow and not the inside over here. Okay, we're going to pull this down. And then we can spoolie. Looks good. Now we're going to do the other one real quick. We're just building up the product on this other side of the brow before we pull it over here. And we're going to use the top part just to kind of fill in where that natural hair is coming and create just a little bit more of a straight line. And then we can just pull up over here into the inner part. I'm just going to add a little bit of the appearance of hairs. Here we go. A little bit of an angle. You don't have to be like a perfectionist or anything like that. Just get it done. Okay, next, I think we're just gonna jump into eyeshadow. Before we do eyeshadow, I always put on a base. You can use a primer, you can use a concealer like I'm using. This allows the pigment to stay, become much brighter because there's obviously more concentrated product when it's wet, as opposed to dry. It can fall off and become, you know, just really dusty. Okay, so we have this. Okay, I'm actually gonna do, what am I gonna do first? I think I'm gonna start with this plummy, like lighter plummy shade, and this is just gonna be the little blending brush. There's my thingy. Make it a little compact so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, you're just gonna add it to the outer corner here and get it, just pack in the product as much as possible. Before you add any more, just blend out what you already have. It's okay to be a little dirty since this one's going to be a darker look. Blending is your best friend. So the fluffier the brush, the more blending it will do. If you want more of a controlled color, you're going to want to use a smaller brush, and I'll show you what that will look like soon. If you don't want to blend as much, I mean. Okay, so I want to go darker. I'm going to get another layer here. I'm actually going to just take it under here. We can start building kind of like a cat eye out. And this is essentially like our transition shade. So it will look really nice underneath the darker shades that we're going to add. Just go nuts. There's no rules. So I keep opening my mouth. Kind of like an instinct. Okay, see how it kind of goes out a little bit on each side? In fact, I want to make this go out a little bit more. Okay. So I think that's about pretty good for the base. I'm going to go darker though. We're going to pick another dark shade of purple. Like this is a deeper plum. And like I said, if you want a more controlled color, you're going to get a smaller brush. So you can see the difference between these two. This one's much more, this is larger, more spread out, and this one's much more controlled to control the color. You can still blend really well with these though. So we're just going to add a little bit since this product specifically goes a long way. Okay, I'm going to put my compact again. And then we're going to control this right here in the inside the arc that we created. Be afraid to get it really nice and dark in there. Kind of build up that product so you can kind of blend it out just a little bit. In fact, it might be better to blend this back out with the other brush that we were using. Blend out these two colors. Looks much better that way. Okay, I'm going to build it back up on the other side. Okay, and blend it back out with this other guy. Okay, looks pretty good. And so we're going to take a different direction with this look. I'm actually going to use bright red color I have here, this one right here. I'm going to use a different brush for this. Which brush do I like? This one right here. You can see it's much more, it's a thicker bristles. I'm going to pack the color as much as possible because we want that to be really pigmented. Let's see if it gets off. It applies as pigmented as that. Wow. Wow. That is so pretty. And the other side. That is so pretty. Oh my god. I'm just winging this, guys. Wow. Okay. I'm going to blend that over here. Okay. Wow. I'm actually going to put a little bit on the bottom. That looks a lot of fun. And I didn't do the inside because I'm actually going to use a different color for that to make it even brighter and more fun. I'm going to use this color here. It's a bright, bright orange. And so I'm just going to pack this on. I've never tried this look before, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, and this one's just going to pack it on that center here. And just pull it into the red that we have. Pull it in. a whole lot of color coming out. We blend it back in the bottom here. Okay, we have a little bit of fallout coming on the bottom, but that is okay because we don't need to be perfect. I can take a clean blending brush. Oh, that's not clean. Clean blending brush and kind of just pull this out a little bit. It looks just a little bit softer in the corners, unless you like it nice and sharp. Just some technique we can try. Make this look like a little bit more intentional. That looks so cool. All right, I'm actually gonna go back in with a dark shade. So I want to deepen out the ends a little bit more. And I'm gonna do that with a way darker shade than we were using. Maybe like this guy here. Okay, I'm just gonna pack a bunch of product on and just jump into it. And boop. Boop, 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 boop. Wow. Okay, and we want to blend that out into the red. You can see how much darker it is on this side, but I think we can even do darker, honestly. Maybe we can add black or something. I don't usually add black because I think you can get a fun dark look with purples and browns because they make it much more, kind of more dramatic in my opinion. Wow. Wow. That's a whole lot of fun. I'm actually just gonna add this tiniest little bit of the shiny little orange right here, and kind of a sucker for shimmery shades, so I'm just gonna add it right here in the inner corner just to add a little bit more brightness there without changing the colors. You can see it's very dark, but also like badass and red. Okay, so next we're gonna do, I think we're just gonna get into the eyeliner. Okay, I just have a regular black felt eyeliner right here. Just gonna shake it up a little bit because we want to get as much ink in there as possible. This one's a little bit older, so we want as much product as possible coming out. I'm just going to start about halfway through. Okay. I'm going to pull this out straight like this. And just pull it in like that. Okay, looks good. My cat's scratching on the door. Okay, and let's do the other eye. Okay, and then we're going to pull it out like I did before and pull it in. Okay, looks good. I gotta get the door really quick. Bonnie. Okay, here I am. Hi, Bonnie. Be nice. Okay, where were we? Okay, I'm just gonna... Hi, Bonnie. Hi, sweetheart. I think I'm gonna add like a little bit of the appearance of false lashes here. And pull it in closer. Hi, Bonnie. You want some attention? Be nice. Okay, it's a little subtle, but also when we add the rest of our layers, it's gonna look a lot better. So I'm gonna add some mascara. Hi, baby. Relax. Okay, I'm just gonna add some of this. Okay. Hi, Bonnie. Are you in a mood? Come here, baby. It's okay. You want to come say hi? Say hi, Bonnie. Bonnie, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to say hi to the camera? Show them how cute you are? Okay, be careful. There we go. Good girl. Get the hair off my fingers. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah. Over here. If you get clumps in your lashes, be careful, but keep kind of pulling them out until you get them nice and even. And just kind of go different directions like this until you get the shape that you want. I can go a little closer. I think I can do better. Okay. Sadie, what's wrong? Whew. And I'm gonna add some lashes. I like big dramatic lashes. They're the most fun, and they will be the most fun when you do these kinds of looks. These ones are just like this. Okay, so I'm just gonna add some glue. I recommend to always choose a faux lash. We don't need any. Sadie, are you having a fit? Are you having a fit? Yeah? She's having a fit. You're okay. Oh, look at that big old yawn. That's a good girl. Okay, almost done. Lashes. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a really small layer of glue. Sadie, you're okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, well, I'm just gonna do this while they fight it out. Okay, a really small layer of glue. As you can see, don't build it up too much. And then you're gonna wait for it to become tacky. When it's tacky, it's already starting to dry, so when you put it on, it's gonna hold the position that you want it, rather than when you put it on and it's moving around everywhere and sliding. We don't want it to slide everywhere. So just wait a little bit, and when you put it on, you're gonna make sure you put it right behind your lashes. So I'm just gonna, just like this, and pull it down. Ah, Sadie! Hold on. Okay, I'm actually gonna get my tweezers around here somewhere. Where's Mommy's tweezers? Huh? Where's my tweezers, Sadie? I don't know where my tweezers are. Okay, so I'm just gonna use our fingers then. Okay, make sure that you put the center on first and then you adjust the sides, because otherwise you can get it kind of wrapped up or folded in a weird position. And if you need to cut them shorter for your eye length, cut them from the long side. You don't want too much, you don't want the whole lash to be just long. You want it kind of more like a natural short to like a flare. That's what I prefer, at least. You do you. See, you got one more lash and we're almost done, okay? So close. Okay, so you can see how there's a little bit of glue showing right now. We're gonna wait for that to dry, and when it's dry, we can put another layer of eyeliner on there. So kind of just to seal it. You're looking good, girl. You're looking good. It's actually supposed to be, like, I've heard it's unhygienic to blow on your lashes to make it drier. So I'm trying to avoid it, but it's kind of difficult because it's really much easier just to blow on it. Okay, so right over your lashes, get the center first. Center is snug, and then we can fold the bottom down and the inner corner. Put it right on top of your eyeliner and just kind of press it down slightly, just like that. Okay, almost done. You see we still have a lot of glue, it's drying. This side looks like it's just about done. I'm gonna go back over here and double check that everything is laid down pretty well before everything dries up. Okay, and while it's drying, I'm just gonna add actually some more blush because I want some more blush. And actually, instead of the colors that I chose before, like a fool, I'm gonna use this shade. Same stuff that I use in the inner corners, just a little bit goes a long way, as you can see. And let it out. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. Kind of warm up your face a little bit. Okay, so now that my lashes are a little bit drier, I'm gonna use my eyeliner, which is around here somewhere. Here. And I'm gonna go back on top of my lashes over my liner. Start on this side. We can actually just fill in the color of the glue. You can create a clean line there. You can see it, right? Okay. Looks good. Now that I see everything as it is, I'm actually going to pull out these bottom lash fake thingies that I drew a little bit further. will feel really dramatic, but oh, it looks good. I can't see the other one. There it is. Looks good. I could probably do that all the way across if we wanted to. I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. And then I forgot my lipstick. 1 second. Hold on, guys. Dance for them. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Uh-oh. Dancing, you dance, uh-oh. Move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. When you do it all again. Here it comes. Okay, this one's actually a lot of fun. I'm not sure if it's gonna look very good, but we're gonna do it. It's a dark ass gray. And I like to overline part of my lips, so you don't have to do that, but I like to do that. But I'm gonna start with the bottom part, just do my regular lip outline. Ooh, she's dark. Stay. I'm almost done. My lipstick, y'all. You know this is the most important part. Yeah, you do. You know. Y'all saw this. Okay, so top part, I'm going to do my regular part, but I'm actually going to overline my Cupid's bow just a little bit. And you'll see what that looks like. Don't make me mess up. Oh, oh, bless you. Stay. Stay. I know. Almost done. Ah. Sadie, you're being mean. I know. I know. I know. Hey, stop it, please. I hear you. I'm right here. I know. Excuse me. Can you not? Can you not? Do you want to show yourself? This is Sadie. Say hi, Sadie. Say hi, Sadie. Okay. Almost done, baby girl. Just about. Bear with me. Okay. I think I'm done. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. This is my finished look. Have some fun with it. You can add shapes and other colors. And happy summer solstice. Bye.